How's it going, guys? Today we're going to have a very short video. I am going to go over my current helmet setup. It's nothing fancy. I don't have night vision yet. As you guys might remember from my M4E1 video, the 10.5, I'm a broke boy. So I had to have MCX at home, so we're going to talk about my helmet setup. It is not bad, but it's not the greatest, and I don't have nods on it, so don't be asking me about nods. The only nods I've ever used are PVS 14s when I was in the Army. So here we go, guys. So this is my helmet. This is a OpsCore Fast LE. Got the nice Task Force Doomer patch there because drip or some shit. I don't fucking know. It just looks cool, I guess. Ah, shit. That's way too early to cuss. Anyways, so this helmet was originally the foliage green color. I don't live in a place that's green. I live in a place that's a lot more brown, so I went ahead and I spray painted it some. And put a little bit more browns in there, break it up some. It's not the best camo job I've ever done, but it is what it is. So, the big advantage of this, so I've used a few helmets in my time, right? I've had this. When I was in the Army, I had a Mitch 2001 that I ran for a while with revision rails on it. It was a good helmet. Before that, I had just the regular old ACH, you know, the full cut helmet that every infantry dude in the Army gets issued, and I mean, Pogues too, you know, they get them too. But that's what I had before, you know. So I've had some time on helmets. I've even worn a pass jet helmet before. Those things suck. The ACH isn't a bad helmet. It's just not the greatest thing. The Mitch is pretty good, but it's old. You know, there's things that could be improved. So the best thing about this in my mind is how easy it is to use helmet mounted comms. And so right here, I have OpsCore amps because at one time, I had a little bit of money and I could afford these things. So I bought them. Plus, I like to hear. I've already got tinnitus. I'm trying to keep it at bay, keep it from getting worse for as long as I can. So they got me some amps. I like them. I'm a huge fan of the amps. You know, there's been some people online talking about the quality issues with them, you know, that they break and stuff like that. Maybe so. I wonder how much of that has to do with rough use, but no matter what, they are, in my opinion, a very quality headset. So on the inside, I've got, I don't know what the hell this pad setup is called. Can't remember. I know it's not the nice one. You get a pressure point. That's the big downside of this helmet. It's a nice helmet. It's pretty light. You know, it can wear it for a good long time, but that shit, and I've tried these pads in different spots. Move them all over the place in here. No matter where they're at, the top of your head is going to hurt like hell. You are going to get a tension headache from that, just from the pressure of it pushing down on you. And I've got the headband, the sweatband there, adjusted properly. Snugs up to my dome pretty well. This system, just with how hard it is and how much weight there is pulling down on it, you're going to get a headache. It is what it is. It kind of sucks. I will definitely be upgrading that when funds allow. Overall, though, it's a good helmet, you know. Up front, you know, you've got the OpsCore skeleton shroud. And you got your little bungee cords here. So if you've got nods on there, you can hook it, you know, you can attach these to it. And that way, if something happens, your nods don't go flying around. I'm sure any of you that have been in the military at some point have heard a story or seen it yourself where some private loses his SI, loses his nods, loses his firearm, right? And that's a whole big shit show. Now imagine if you had to pay for that. If you bought your nods and you're strolling through the woods at night on a romantic walk with the Wendigoon, you know? And so, you know, you're going after the Wendigos, the skinwalkers and all that shit, and you start going through some trees. One of them snaps you nice $10,000 nods off, and then they're fucking gone. You're gonna be pretty salty about that shit, right? So that's a nice little piece of retention gear so that you don't lose your expensive investment in superpowers. So that's what night vision is. It's the cheapest superpower. So yeah, this is just going to be a really short video. That's about all I have to say on it. It's a helmet. Protect your dome. It's ballistic rated 3A. Probably still don't want to get shot in the dome with it. Probably hurt some. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a good one. Remember, train, get out there and train, Go for a run. Get fit. Learn how to fight.